on the fire department. I retired from the Lexington Fire Department in 1999 was my last year. I retired 2000. Thank y'all. I want to tell y'all something. Any chance you have, and when they have them car stops in the middle of the road and ask you for money, or putting up vendors over here selling stuff, any chance and every chance you can to support them, please do, because I'm going to tell you why. You don't think nothing about them until you need them. When you need them, you love them to death and you give them everything, because everything you got's on the line when you call on them. So don't hesitate to help them out every chance you get. And just because this is a small community and it's a little volunteer fire department, they're just as apt to face the same thing right out there on Highway 80. Truck coming down the road, they ain't got no idea what's in that truck. Car wrecks, they don't know what they're going to pull up on when they pull up on a car wreck. They face the same thing that everybody does. So you get a chance, well, help them out, support them. We had a bad car wreck my last year on the job, and I've never done this before, and I don't know why. I should have. I had plenty of opportunity, but I was just overpowered and on the scene, and it was a horrible wreck. And I prayed for this lady, and that was completely out of my character. I'd never done that before, but there was something that happened there that changed my life. I wrote a song about it. We put it on our last album. It's a true story. It's called Old Firefighter. The fire bell rings, little country firehouse number 18. 3 men jump on the truck and head out for a bad wreck down the road. The old fireman that was driving said, "Boys, I was sleeping good. Another hour we'd been off duty and we'd all been headed home." In one car there was a drunk driver headed head on to a young couple. The drunk driver didn't make it. Hope his soul was saved from hell. In the other car was a woman crying. Next to her was her husband dying. She was carrying their firstborn child, trapped behind the wheel. He thought he was stuck in an old firefighter. After all them years, he found himself on his knees in the street in the rain with some stranger having prayer. He can't explain what made him do it. Never before had he acted so odd. He was at the right place at the right time, and he knew he'd been used by God. The young woman seemed to calm down as the old fireman started to pray. Though he'd never done anything like it before, the words came to him to say. He said, "In Jesus' name, dear God, please help this woman and her family." The next thing he said didn't come from him, but he said it anyway. "Fear not, the Lord is with you. Your husband and baby's fine." The other firemen looked at him in disbelief. They thought he lost his mind. Cause the odds was greatly against him as the ambulance took him away. But the greatest healer of all was there, and a miracle happened that day. He thought he was stuck in that old firefighter. After all them years, he found himself on his knees in the street in the rain with some stranger having prayer. He can't explain what made him do it. Never before had he acted so odd. But he was at the right place at the right time. He knew he'd been used by God. 4 months later, Christmas Eve morning, little country firehouse number 18. The old fireman was taking a nap. He heard visitors call his name. They said the Christmas card just didn't seem right. "We wanted you to see." And there stood the woman next to her husband with a healthy little boy baby. He thought it was something an old firefighter. Once again, after all them years, they found herself thanking the good Lord above as they all stood there in tears. God is still there and he hears our prayers. Miracles still happen today. Reason